What's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls back with a new video. Time for another update. Time for another beer. Yeah, it's been almost a week again. If it's not a week if when you see this, but when I record it, it's almost a week. Yeah, what can I say? Life, work, the usual stuff. Yeah, it all happened again. But yeah, hey, things happen, and it's the way it is. Yeah, I don't think I need to talk about it every video, so I'm not gonna do that. So I got some CDs to show you guys. I got a pretty big stack here, as you guys can see. Yeah, before we do that, we are listening to the split between Foul and Eye of Solitude. Yeah, fantastic. Funeral Doom, great split. Go check it out if you haven't heard it. I will link it in the description. Anyways, without further ado, because I got a lot of stuff to show you, so I'm not gonna ramble too much here. First up, a band I talked earlier on my channel. Band from Italy. I talked about their album Hyena, which is the album prior to this one. Talking about Sadist. This is the latest effort, Spellbound, which was released in 2018 by Scarlet Records. Yeah, what can I say? Just like I said with the Hyena one, fantastic progressive death metal. Yeah, awesome band. This is their 6th album. Hopefully they're gonna release a new one soon, because this one's already 2 years old. But yeah, fantastic progressive death metal. A lot of synth work going on. Yeah, great rhythms and tempo changes, style changes in the songs. They're really good stuff here. Also got a little bit horror vibe from this album. I think this is a bit Alfred Hitchcock movies inspired album. As you guys look better at the cover, you see the old house here and the dead mother and stuff. Definitely reminds me on Psycho. If you have seen the horror movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Fantastic movie, I have to say. If you don't know the movie, go check it out. But yeah, this is really inspired by that, I think. Yeah, fantastic stuff here, great atmosphere, fantastic rhythms. Yeah, the screechy vocal again, I talked about it. About the Hyena album, of course, is also present here. Yeah, really great stuff. A bit macabre inside picture there. Yeah, with the singer and the heads of the other members, I think. Also look good. Yeah, pretty macabre. But yeah, this is a fantastic album to spin, guys. If you are not familiar with Sadist, definitely check this band out. Fantastic stuff. Definitely worth picking up. All the last albums are really issued again on Scarlet Records, so they are available again. The early albums you have to look a bit better to find them, but yeah, if you look good on Discogs, you will find them as well. Fantastic band. Go check out Sadist if you're not familiar with this band. Definitely worth picking up. Next up, this is Abyssic with Heir, the Memory. fantastic symphonic death doom from Norway, and this is their 2019 album, and this is their second release. Fantastic, slow, heavy, rhythmic, pounding death doom. It's almost bounding funeral doom here. The tempo is sometimes so slow, you definitely can speak of funeral doom. They're not always super slow, but a lot of times they are. But there's some really fantastic death doom. And of course I dropped the jewel case. Of course there is some commercial thing there. The booklet. Great band from Norway. This is a band which features members of Suspiria, also a member of Axhom and a member of Funeral. If you are familiar with those bands, then you know who could be in this. All Norwegian musicians. Axhom is of course a Dutch band, but has some Norwegian live session members, and Henrik de Boordvik, the bass player on that live membership, is on this album. She has also played a lot of other bands, but Axhom was one of them. Yeah, great stuff. Members of Suspiria, Joe Dolph is in here. He was also back in the day in Demolition and some other bands. Yeah, and some other members from Suspiria. Fantastic symphonic death doom, deep growls, like I said, slow tempos, heavy guitars, and a nice synthwave, synth cloth over it. Yeah, fantastic stuff. This was released by Osmose Productions, which is this label. Sorry for the glare there, the light is there. And you need those light, otherwise you can't see shit here. It's in the evening, so it's dark. But yeah, this is a fantastic band. I need to check out the first album. I haven't heard that one, but this one is really good, and definitely can recommend you this. Fantastic death doom, Abyssic with Hide the Memory. Go check it out. Next up, a classic, an album I was familiar with but didn't have in my collection yet. My brother had this on CD back in the day as well, so through him I knew this. And it is a fantastic album. It's not as much mentioned as some other albums from this band, but it definitely is worth a listen. This is Dio with Lock Up the Wolves. It's some fantastic heavy metal, and everybody knows Ronnie James Dio, rest in power. Dude, fantastic voice. And fighting the glare here, and the CD. Let's get the booklet out here. And let's do it like this, because this is a 4-out booklet. And it's pretty big as well, I have to say. There are lyrics, of course, and there is some credits and pictures. And the other side is a big poster in the album artwork. Fantastic. Yeah, great album, great songs, heavy rockers with slower songs. Yeah, like I said, it's not an album that a lot of people know, but it's definitely worth picking up. Released in 1990, and it's Dio's 5th album, and Rowan Robertson is playing guitar on this one. They had a few guitar switched on some albums. I think this is the only album this guy plays on, but could be wrong there. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Dio, Lock Up the Walls, definitely worth looking up. Next up, which is probably gonna be really high in my year list. I've shown the vinyl already from this band, and this is the CD version under the Godless veil. Draconian. This is so phenomenal. Fantastic death doom, gothic doom from Sweden. Great album. Nice atmospheric at times. It needs to be heavy where it needs to be. Songs are fantastic. The growls are heavy, and female vocals of Heike Langerhans. That woman mesmerizes me a lot every time I hear her voice. And there are some real songs on here that really gave me goosebumps. That's how good they are. Emotional release, really melancholic, but definitely worth diving into if you are into. And it's really dark here, but it contains the lyrics. Probably can't see that really, but it's a picture from Heike. And here are the other members as well. Yeah, fantastic stuff. This is the 7th album already. Was released on Napalm Records. So if you want to pick up a copy, please do so. It's really good. If you're into death doom, gothic doom, really atmospheric, heavy, melancholic music, check out Draconian. Definitely really need to listen album. Fantastic stuff. Really take my word for it. If you are into death doom, gothic doom, definitely. Next up, classic. One I had back in the day in collection, but spun it that much that the CD was unplayable, so I bought a reissue. Demilich, Nespithe. Really heavy Finnish death metal. Not the usual old school death metal. The vibe is definitely in there, but it's more technical, avant-garde-ish than the regular Finnish old school death metal. Yeah, really tempo changes, time changes, and different guitarists and other bands use, but still has that old school vibe. The vocals are really heavy grunts, but then in a burpy way. It's something not really in common by a lot of death metal bands from that old era, because this album was already released in 1993. But yeah, this is a reissue, like I said, by Extreme Music. It falls on the Extreme Cult series, as you guys can see. There's also some bonus tracks which are from the demo from 1901, and are 4 tracks which are here. But yeah, really fantastic death metal. The CD and the back of the tray. Yeah, fantastic stuff, guys. This is definitely old school stuff you need to hear. I think a lot of YouTubers already know this and talked about this. So, but if you're not familiar with this band, definitely check them out. Demilich with the album Nespithe, which is spelled like this. Fantastic stuff. definitely a must-have for your collection. Great stuff, guys. Demilich, Nespithe. Let's get a nip of the beer here. Next up, another great contender for the year list. This is the new album from Sushi The Glass. This is called Monde, the Glace and the Lucang, and this is the band's 8th album already. Fantastic atmospheric black metal from Quebec, Canada. They are atmospheric, but they are fast playing atmospheric, and they don't get all the atmospheric parts from the keyboards or something. No, just from the guitar sounds. A lot of bands can do that, and this band definitely can do it very well. This is the newest album, like I said, so definitely contender. Great riffs here on Heir, riffs on riffs on riffs, great atmosphere. Fantastic band, definitely a band you must have in your collection if you are into black metal. Hope I can get the booklet in the correct way. Because it's being a bitch. But it's fantastic band, guys. I knew this band for a long time, and I'm really glad that I have the new album in my collection. I don't know if I show the back, but it's like this. It was released by Obscure Appearance from Germany. Great stuff. Definitely need one to listen. So go check it out. Next up, another band from Quebec, Canada. Only this is Forteresse with Metal Noir Québécois. And this album was an album I was really looking for a long time. I'm glad Sepulchre Productions decided to reissue this so I could finally pick up a copy. Why? Because the original one is fucking expensive. That's why. Hard to get, and if you find it, it's not cheap. So I'm glad that this reissue came. Only it's a digipack, but yeah, what can you do? But this is really fantastic. Again, that black metal with a great atmospheric riffing, fantastic stuff. The first album from this band was originally released in 2006, and this is the latest reissue. Yeah, like I said, I'm really glad to own this great black metal stuff. Definitely one band you need in your collection, and this album is a really good start to get familiar with them. You got a lot of great albums as well, so pick it up if you haven't got it. It's available again. Second to last one. Yes, we're going pretty fast, I see, but hey, what can you do? A band I was familiar with a long time, almost 20 years I think. I heard them back in the day on a compilation. I was intrigued by the band, but somehow I never picked up an album. I heard the earlier stuff first, so Scorn Defeat and that kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed that black metal. It's a band from Tokyo, Japan. It's a Sigh with Heir to Despair. The latest release is released in 2018 by Candlelight Records, and I'm really glad to own this. Like I said, I knew this band for a really long time, but I never picked up an album until I saw not so long ago a video by The Dark Path, Matt, a dude. He made a video about this band and went through this discography, which albums are good and how they sound, and the style change that the band went through, and stuff like that, label changes, lineup changes. Yeah, really interesting video. Really great dude as well. If you don't know the Dark Path, I will link that in the description. Yeah, fantastic album. Yeah, this is the latest effort, and it's a kind of a mishmash of all the stuff they did in the past. So there is of course black metal, some progressive metal, some electronic stuff, some Japanese themed sounding things in there. There is some heavy metal in there. It's definitely avant-garde. It's definitely typical different than the standard black metal, but it's really good. Like I said, they changed style a lot and during their career, and this is an album where it all comes together. So it's a really good release in my opinion, to get all the stuff together, to what make this band really unique. And this is a really unique album, I can say you. Fantastic stuff. Heir to Despair by Sigh. Definitely pick this one up if you want something from Sigh. If you only like black metal, then pick up the first album, or the EPs before that. The albums after that, they went through style changes. So yeah, but this is definitely highly recommended. Great 2018 release. Great stuff. And the last one is probably an album a lot of people will have in their year list. Benediction Scriptures. Yes, I have it as well. Fantastic new album from this old school British death metal band. Really come back after last album was from 2008, I think. I showed it in a vinyl video some months back, I think. Anyways, Dave Ingram is back on vocals, and it sounds phenomenal on this one. Riffs are great, songs are great, sounds amazing, great production, awesome artwork. The picture is complete. Is this album for the year for me? No, I don't think so, but nonetheless, this is a really fantastic album and definitely will be in my year list, because I can't deny that this is a really good album. Fantastic old school death metal, definitely one of the better death metal bands that will be in my year list. Like I said, really great comeback, and if you are familiar with their old sound, it definitely has that. Is it as good as their first couple of albums? Not really, but it comes close. It's really good. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about this. And if you are old school death metal lover, and you want an album from 2020, buy this one as well. There are a few that are must buys, but this is definitely another one. Fantastic band. Released by Nuclear Blast, so it's easy to get as well. So Benediction with Scriptures, great stuff. Go check it out. So that's it, guys. Music stopped. What I've shown is all I wanted to show today, so how convenient, huh? So hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will leave links in the description so you can check everything out. Also the link to Matt's channel, The Dark Path, where he talks about Sigh. I will leave a link to that video, I think. And yeah, great stuff, guys. Great channel, great albums, and yeah, I'm kind of spoiled myself there, but not that there's a lot coming in, but that was stuff I really wanted to have, and hopefully there is something for you guys that you didn't know yet and discovered something new. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think of the albums? Did you know the band? Didn't you know the band? Let me know, guys. Let's have a little conversation there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going further with a beer and joining my girlfriend on the couch and watch some TV, I think. And tomorrow another work day. If you see this video, that work day probably will be over already, but we'll see. And if you think work and alcohol, this is a non-alcoholic beer, so don't worry, guys. Be smart. So thanks, guys, for watching. Cheers to you, and stay healthy, and hope to see you guys next time. Ciao.